What is going on, guys? This is episode 233 of Background Noise. This is the D&D Adventure Part 8. We've really done 8 weeks of D&D. That's a lot. It's... You go watch the... You were on 7 of them, Kyle.
Yep.
Yeah, you've missed one. But, yeah, it really is 8 weeks into the D&D campaign.
Yeah, somehow we made it this far, you know?
Yeah, it went from Mark and Kyle like randomly making characters that both happen to be barbarians, fighting
hilarious.
into an actual campaign where now we have 2 barbarians, a cleric, a bard, and a paladin. We also have a ranger
And a
thing.
ranger. Yep.
Yeah,
A ranger thing.
and we're not sure what it is.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's too
DM,
many-
and I'm not sure, so that's
That's
really
that's
what you
saying
should
a
know.
lot,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a sky. It fits sky perfectly. I'll tell you that much. But on tonight's episode, we have Mark as Drindar yet again.
Yes. The lizardy dragonfolk barbarian
Yeah, boy.
who breathes fire.
He does. He's a fiery boy.
Yes, pet goat.
He does have a pet goat. Then we have Kyle playing Kalnin.
Hi.
Hi. We got Nathan, our boy, being Gil,
Hello.
who he's befriended the snake.
I sure did.
Yeah. And then we have Chris playing himself as Oritz. There we go.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah,
I
it's.
didn't want
Release
to,
the loot.
you know?
I miss it, to be honest. I need it more in my life. And then
Just
eventually,
a little too loud. A little lighter next time.
Yeah. Oh,
No promises.
that's just brings it right up to his mic, smacks it. And then later on, Mitch will be joining us again as Lothar. So we got ourselves a cool crew. Who no one ever knows if Sky's gonna be here. Sky doesn't even know if he's gonna be here ever. To be fair.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah. But regardless,
You never
Princess
know.
Consuela will be here in spirit because I always will play Princess Consuela if he is not here. Because Princess
Our
Consuela
ranger
is the main
cleric
character
thing,
of this
yes.
anime.
It is, yeah. She's the
Whatever
leader of
it
the group.
is, yeah.
It is the leader of the group.
Yeah. The fact
To be fair,
that...
Drindar still thinks it's a she.
That's fair. I mean, I'm the DM, and yet again, still don't know.
Oh my god.
Could really be anything at this point. So, there's that. Dude, I got so many notebooks going on right now. This is upsetting. Okay, so we solid. So we can basically just hop right into the D&D universe. So, you guys just arrived at a town called Arx. I shouldn't really call it a town. It's a city. There's basically anything you could imagine a city having here. There are obviously taverns, there's blacksmiths, there's general stores, there's seamstress, there is brothels even here.
Oh man.
So, name a thing, it's probably here. And if you're a nerdy type, there's libraries here too. We got everything here.
Not this campaign.
No, not yeah. I know it wasn't you.
Yeah, not me this time.
I just throwing it out there that Kalnin might want to eat a book.
There it is. My caterpillar is really well read, thank you. Okay.
Caterpillars eat books, Kyle. You should know this.
Exactly, he's very well read. He's been
Yeah.
through a lot of books.
I believe it. So yeah, you guys just arrive in Arx. Is there anything you guys want to go to first? You guys can split up too. You just go where you want.
Huh. I need to think.
Because this is a time to get some upgrades of things you may own.
Or swap out some equipment.
Do whatever
Sorry,
you need.
I was a little bit preoccupied.
There's also a music shop. Sorry, just wanted that.
Well, I mean, I need to get a little bit jazzed up before I can do that.
It's already begun.
It's painful.
It was
Physically
beautiful.
painful.
I loved it.
It's the only damage I can do.
Oh, he's gotten multiple kills this campaign, by the way, with Vicious Mockery so far.
Yeah.
I think 3, if I've counted correctly.
Hi, Calvin.
They might all be KSing, but you know.
We all have our
No.
talents.
Can I
It's
go to
kill
the blacksmith?
securing.
I too,
Of course you can. Yeah, and does anyone else want to join Drundar at the blacksmith?
I too am going to go to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Sounds like a fantastic idea. Group trip.
Counting, you in?
Uh,
Counting's coming as well. Princess Consuelo basically goes, that sounds like a great idea.
Hey,
Alright,
Calvin, we're gonna go make smashy things. You want to come?
I already have a
so
smashy
you
thing.
guys,
And another smashy thing. I have 2 great axes.
you actually have one.
Oh, I did give the other one away.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
Because
okay,
you
I'll mark
and
that.
you
I
also
gotta mark
never
that.
said that you take it back, and you are
Yeah, I
no
did
longer
not.
with
You're-
Dura.
no, yeah,
She
you're
is
100% right.
she is in Alvarez right now, long
Yeah.
gone from you,
I'm
just-
so sorry. I forgot about that.
with your
I'm just
great axe.
picturing Calvin goes, I have smashy thing, and holds up his great axe, and then goes, and other smashy thing, and reaches to his side and can't grab anything.
He's like, where did it go? This is when the caterpillar like goes in your ear and goes, Bork.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did leave that with the other person. Okay, good job.
I picture you giving it like a tiny leaf, and it just starts munching.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you guys go to the blacksmith. You see a dwarf with a long red beard just hammering down on some things, getting work done. He
Wouldn't mind if that hammer down. Not mind.
yeah, he senses your guys' presence and asks, can I help you guys?
Ah, yes. We're looking for a few things.
What are you
Mostly
looking for?
you, sir. You're mainly what we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to, if you're the exact maker I need for this, but I have this armor.
You got armor, okay.
It doesn't have quite the sparkle I'm looking for.
Okay, what do you want
So-
on it?
These beautiful leather garments I'm wearing. I'm wondering if you can get them almost as studded as I am.
Okay. What are they made out of? Like,
They're leather. I'm looking to get my leather armor studded.
okay.
The stud of the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably do that. Yeah, I don't see an issue with that.
All right. And do you know a fabric worker a little bit more in that field?
A fabric
in this area?
worker. I mean, my wife is actually really good at fabric work. And he goes to the back and yells, "Hey! Someone actually wants you!" And
Oh my god.
and out walks another dwarf, obviously of the female variety,
Bearded dwarven woman.
and immediately walks in. They're both dwarfs, but she actually is an inch or two taller than he is, and she just smacks him in the back of the head.
I'm going to reach into my sack and holding them
In front
just
of them?
over my index finger, hold up the handcuffs, one dangling lower than the other, and go, I was wondering if I could get something a little softer wrapped over these.
Around the parts that would go on the wrists.
Yes, that would be the most convenient spot.
Okay, actually, what I could do for you is I do have some spare sheep's fur that I
Ooh.
could ingrain and sew on to your handcuffs.
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Really? I think you really want to go with sheep, dude. Or rabbit.
Do you say this? Like,
Absolutely.
okay. She sits there and thinks for a second, and yeah, okay. Do have some spare rabbit fur as well. If that's your fancy.
If that's an offering, I would think that would be much preferable.
Okay. To let you know ahead of time, this will take me an hour or two to work on, probably, and it'll run you 10 gold to do this.
That's much cheaper than the last time I used them. That would be great.
Okay. She takes the handcuffs from you, then walks to the back and starts to get to work on them.
Yay!
And then the husband here goes, so, you got anything of the weapon variety you're looking for?
Well, my valiant crew here, I'm sure could use with some better protection for me as well.
At that point, Drindar steps forward.
He looks up.
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Not bad. Truthfully, I have 2 questions.
I might have 2 answers.
Do you have shields and flails in your stock currently?
Ew.
He has a catalog of all the things he keeps and goes through it real fast. Well, we have shields and flails, but we are more of a place that will special make things. I have no problem with making these things for you, but it might be cheaper to get something like that at the general store.
Huh. So what are the... How so do you mean special make?
I typically specialize in custom making things like this. If you want something that got a little more oomph to them, I'm the kind of person you're talking to.
How much would a flail with some extra oomph run me?
Okay, a flail with some extra oomph. It's been a while since I've made one of those. I could get you something nice for 25 gold pieces.
Alright, and how about the shields? Is there anything special about the shields that I could get done?
It's been a while since I've custom made a shield. Let me think. Shields I could make it in a different metal or something, but that would cost a lot of money, and I don't even have the materials for that. What do you want in a shield exactly? What kind?
Oh, I was just curious. I'm a simple man. I was fine with simple shields, but
We do have just the state-of-the-art shields here.
Alright. How much would a flail with extra oomph and the shield run me for?
And the shield. Okay. Let me look in my book here. He takes out his book again. For some reason, he put it away. And he's like, just for a standard shield, I can give you that for about 15 gold pieces. So it would run you about 40 gold pieces for the both.
Alright. And I just have one final question then.
Shoot.
I take out the great sword and I put it on the table. I'm like, how much could you knock off if I traded this in?
He inspects the greatsword, and he's worked with weapons a lot, and he can obviously tell that this thing is used.
Yes. There's no denying that it has been well used, but it's served me well. It hasn't broken. It hasn't bent. It's just... It served me well.
It's both broken and bent. Roll for perception.
Yeah,
I look at Alan and, well, some of us don't go slamming it into everything we see.
It's probably fine.
if you want to trade the great sword in, I will knock the price down to 10 gold pieces.
Alright, I'll take you up on that.
Okay. Come back for your stuff in about an hour or two.
Alright.
Maybe give me 2 to 3 hours actually, because when I put a little bit extra oomph on some things, you know, it takes a little bit of time.
Alright, I understand. Thank you.
Is there anything else you guys want?
How much would it be for a really big shield?
A really big shield. How big are we talking?
Like, really big.
Very big. Well, a normal shield will run you about 10 gold pieces, and a bigger shield I can... How many feet do you want the shield to be? Like,
Well, it obviously can't be too tall.
you, like me, are not a big man, so
No,
it would not make sense to have a shield that is as big as you were.
Something that's big enough to block, but still small enough to maneuver around with, as I have to wield a warhammer as well.
I could make a slightly bigger shield. I can't promise it would have any different performance, but I can make one bigger for sure.
And Jesus, this voice is hard to do. I really wish I didn't.
You didn't full commit to it, yeah.
It's always super different too. It's never consistent.
Yeah.
Well, about how much would that cost me?
I can make that work for about 20 gold pieces.
That sounds like a deal.
Okay.
Hand them the 20 gold.
Okay. And he's like, pay me when you get the shield. I don't accept money until I can make the fair transaction. But this should be done around when your friends' things are done.
Alrighty.
Anyone else want anything?
Time mosey on up. I'm assuming my head's like at counter level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Take up my great axe. I just kind of place it on the counter with the sharpening tool. Assuming I know what the sharpening tool was.
I'll say that you're not a very smart man, but if you know one thing, it's your great axe and how to make it shiny.
And that's exactly what I'm going to say. Can you make shiny? Just drop both on there.
Of course I can. Would you like it to be polished and sharpened?
Absolutely, and I'm going to ruin it first chance I get.
Okay. Routine maintenance for weapons such as this will only run you about 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, no worries.
As long as it's not too broken.
I whispered to the caterpillar, can you count to 5 for me?
Bork.
Okay. Sounds like a deal.
Okay. This, he lifts up your great axe and stumbles just a little bit because he's also very small, but is strong enough to just be able to manhandle it once he got a grip of it. And he's like, okay, all of this should be done in about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
Wait, first off, does he actually have like a roll of like normal weapons?
Yes.
Just,
Yeah, no,
right?
he does sell normal weapons, but being a blacksmith, he does typically like make them as like you order them.
That's fair. But is there a trident?
A trident.
He
He does have a trident. Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
He has like a display of weapons up. So
Perfect. And I just want to look at the trident, and my eyes go super wide. And be like, what is that? I want that.
that's a trident.
It's a pretty fork.
Yes, I would say that it is quite pretty.
It's a fork that's just your size, buddy.
How many's?
That will run you about, let's say, another 5 gold pieces. You seem to be a nice young man.
I just kind of whisper back caterpillar. Is that a good deal?
Bork.
Yeah, we got it. It's good. Approved. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I want one.
Can you handle yourself
Alright.
taking it down from the wall, or do you need me to do it?
It's probably fine.
Okay.
Anyways.
So you're gonna pull it down from the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to make a general like athletics check, just to make sure that you're able.
Hoping this goes very poorly. 19.
Yeah, you take it down from the wall, and like when you take it down, you kind of like do a pose where you point your left arm out in like a point, and the trident's in your right arm.
Ah, yes.
And
yeah,
he says that tridents are something that are easier to make. So if you ever want another one, feel free to come back and ask. They can be made.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you guys wanted, or can I get to work on this?
I think that's it.
I think we're good. Let's not
Okay.
keep you waiting any longer.
All right.
sir.
I will get to work on this, and then immediately he takes Kyle's great axe, and you see him sharpening it and pulling out like this rag to like shining it up.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a couple hours to kill until we should come back here. Anyone have any ideas?
Well,
Question.
is there a tavern?
There's always a tavern.
There's always a
No,
tavern.
no, no,
The
that was
smallest of towns could have a tavern.
that was worded to the rest of my
Okay,
team.
I just want to put that out there. I'm like, there's always a tavern. Question?
Was there a long rest between last session and this
Yeah,
session?
you guys are
or-
fine. Yeah.
Okay. Just always want to make
Yep.
sure, so I don't, like, regenerate 14 hit points.
You guys
for
are
no reason.
solid. Depending on what you do today, you might lose some, you know.
Yeah.
Bars are crazy places, let me tell you.
I immediately, just before we leave, I turn and I'm like, sir, where's the nearest tavern?
The nearest tavern? When you leave here, go to the left about 100 feet or so, you'll see it.
All right. Thank you.
You're
If
welcome.
you can't find us, we're probably there.
So, and he, like, as you're walking away, the sign says Drunken Dwarf Tavern.
Me too.
All right. And we head off in that direction.
Okay.
Can I poke the dragonborn in the knee?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
I just want to poke him.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
What did you get?
4 plus 2, 6.
Okay, he pokes you in the back of the knee. Drindar?
Yes, what is it, Kalnin?
And I'm just kind of like holding out my trident. You can take a hit, right?
Just a giant smile up at him.
Is someone willing to cast a healing spell after this?
I just want to use it once, just to see how it works.
Princess
That's gonna be
Consuela's like,
expensive
just kind of
healing
nods
slot.
and says, do what you must.
Okay, and I take a couple steps back. I'm like, well, give it a throw.
Give me an attack roll on this.
A reckless attack.
Do it. Go for it.
man.
That's a 20.
Did you get a nat 20 on it?
The first roll.
Okay. Roll me some damage on that. It's 1d6 unless you're. I think it's 1d6. Or if you're dual wielding it, you can do it 1d8.
Oh no,
I think you said you were throwing it. So
Okay, so it's 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
1d6.
Unfortunately, I don't have a choice about the other damage that comes with it.
Yeah.
It's just another d6. You know, it's
Yep.
fine. Okay, so it's actually not bad. It's 9 damage total.
So Conan goes back, and what you think is going to be a very easy throw that might just poke you goes straight into your stomach.
Yeah.
And now the trident is in your stomach.
Alright, and I take it out, and I throw
Oh
it
wait, sorry,
back.
that's doubled. It was 18 damage.
You
Oh,
take.
no, you doubled the
Not
dice.
18. It was
right?
yeah. Sorry.
No, it would have been the original die.
Yeah, I have them out in front of me. Sorry, I lied to you. It's 14 damage. Sorry.
Okay, it hits you just a little harder in the stomach,
A little
and
harder, got
it's
it.
a little harder to pull out. And when you pull it out, it hurts. Oh god, it hurts a lot.
I'm sure it does. I'm like, oh, that was a great throw. Mind if I give it a shot?
No, it's mine.
I chuck it back at him.
Give me an attack roll.
You reckless attack.
Go
so-
for it.
Look at that, I did.
Yeah, well, you get an advantage on this. Yeah, regardless. So.
Yeah. 18 plus something?
You hit him. Yeah.
I hit, okay, and that's 1d6 plus my strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. That would be 5 damage.
The trident comes back at you fast, Conan, and doesn't hit you in the stomach, but grazes you in the shoulder pretty hard.
Yay, the pointy thing works.
Yeah, so you know how there's 3 prongs on it? One of them is now
Yeah.
stuck in your arm.
I'm okay with this though. I'm still happy at it.
Alright, can I get some healing, please?
Princess Consuela
Healing.
walks up to you and just kind of puts her hand on you, and you heal for 1 second. You heal for 11.
Okay. Still fucking hurt.
Yeah, actually, you took 14, so you have
I
3
took
points
14,
of damage.
so
Yeah.
I'm still damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Thank
well,
you.
let's go get some alcohol, and I make my way towards the Drunken Dwarf Tavern.
Okay. You
By the
make
way,
it.
I'm sure the random pedestrians thought that was pretty fucking weird.
I mean, it's fine, probably.
Oh, yeah, everyone. This is the city, and everyone kind of is just minding their own business. They're not shocked to see any type of sort of fight break out. Even though that wasn't really a fight, they're just kind of pay no attention to it. They're not getting hurt. So, you guys walk into the Drunken Dwarf Tavern,
Mm-hmm.
and lo and behold, there are a few drunken dwarfs in here.
Huh. What do
But
you know?
funnily enough, the barkeep is not even a dwarf. It's a half orc.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people around this tavern. This is the biggest tavern you've been in so far.
Cool. Is there a stage?
There, of course, is a stage. There is a stage. There are people arm wrestling. There are people just kind of playing games of cards and dice. You can really do whatever you want in here.
I'm gonna make my way towards the stage, and if it's open, I will take the stage.
It's open. Yeah.
Perfect. I will hop up onto the stage and just start sort of drumming away and humming along.
Okay.
Nothing too fancy.
I want to go over to one of the tables that has cards real quick
Okay.
while it's going on.
Alright.
Just sit down and say, have you guys heard this guy before? It's pretty good.
natural one.
I
That's what I'm waiting for.
I really want you to make like a deception check, because
Yes.
you're not lying. He is good, but like you're acting like you don't know who he is, or like you like are a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give me a deception check.
11.
11. They kind of look at you like invested into a game of cards and look up and no, we haven't heard of him.
Well, he's Oritz, one of the greatest musicians this side of
This side, yeah.
Ogris.
And they kind of like look up from their cards and kind of they're a little bit more interested now than they were before. Oritz, could you give me a performance check?
Sure.
Natural
I need
one.
to pick a dice carefully for this one.
Have you heard of this guy? He's great.
Out of tune. Just completely awful.
Music to
Okay.
my ears.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do. That would be a 21.
Yeah, you're playing really well. You're up there, you're shredding it, like you're playing some really quality music. What kind of tone are you setting here?
For starters, I'm going to set sort of a more background, humble,
Okay.
calming, play some cards and drink music.
Okay, that's exactly what you're doing now.
now.
You're just playing it up and you're having a good time.
Okay. Does it look like my buddy's going to play some cards, or is he just trying to convince a crowd to watch me?
I did want to sit down to play some cards.
Okay.
In which case, I'm going to sort of give him a nod as I see him looking up, and do some bardic inspiration with the sort of casual music I'm playing.
Okay. Take 1d6 inspiration die. And you can use that whenever you like. So you're sitting down to play cards. Drindar, Kaunin, what are you guys looking to do?
Just take a seat at the bar.
See you at the bar? Okay. Kaunin?
Yeah. I have an ale, sir.
Same.
Okay. The female half-orc looks at you, kind of offended.
Adam.
She looks at you. That'll be 2 gold pieces.
Get fucked.
Alright.
And then, Kaunin, are you also getting it now?
Yes, please.
Oh, that'll be 1 gold piece.
No problem.
I deserve that. Alright. my most sincere apologies, but here's 2 gold pieces regardless.
She kind of just takes them, and she was a little offended, but as a half-orc, she's heard this one a million times, and probably just thinks you're joshing around anyway. And you guys enjoy your drink. So, Gil, you are playing a type of card game that basically is what poker would later become.
Sick.
And you sit down, and you're sitting with, there's a human and 2 dwarfs, and they say the buy-in is 5 gold pieces.
Gladly. And I toss the 5 in.
Okay. So, I want you to give me a... really want to say it's performance check.
Alright.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
17.
Okay, the first hand, you and 2 other people split. One of the dwarfs lose out, and they are eliminated from the card game.
Oh, wow.
The other 2 actually both rolled 17s, believe it or not. That's very weird. The next round.
Can I hear those magic dice too?
Yeah. The next round starts. Give me another one.
Alright. Oh boy, 9.
9. The other dwarf has been eliminated. He had the worst hand. It is you
Worst
and it is you and the human left.
Can I make a perception roll real quick to see
Yeah.
if there's any sort of cheating?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Alright. That is exactly what I wanted. 7.
As far as you can tell, there is no cheating. This person just knows this game very well.
Okay.
Okay, there's one last hand. What did you get?
Oh boy. Come on, pretty dice. Natural 20.
You both have very good hands.
Son of a gun,
And
dude,
in
stop.
the end, your hand is just slightly better.
Oh.
And
How are there 2 straight royal flushes?
yeah. Yeah. We had a straight royal flush and then just 4 aces on the table. So it was very close, but you win. So you add
can't have a
15
royal
gold
flush and 4
pieces to what you have, because you get back your 5.
Okay.
Right, my character has no idea. Okay.
Yeah, your character.
Oh, your character's perception is very low. Like,
Wait. It's 15 plus the 5 that I put in?
yeah. So you get your 5 back.
Right.
You won 15. Yeah, because there's 3 other people.
Guys, my gold is blazing right now.
This time a male half-orc walks up behind Drindar and taps you on the shoulder.
I turn and yes, can I help you?
You seem like
Sir?
you're a big, strong guy. Why don't you come enter this arm wrestling tournament we've got going on?
Ah,
And any
What
of
are we
your
playing
buddies
for?
can join as well. We've got a few spots open.
I'm in.
alright. Yeah, no, I pick up the small gnome. I'm like, alright, if I'm in, he's in.
He's still just playing.
He points over, seeing your card game over. Hey, you!
But
Winner of the card game, you want in?
Sure.
Okay. You guys come on. He even points on stage. Little man! You want in?
Dude, I'm not done playing.
Is that a no?
I'll take a pass this round.
Okay.
I
I
I'll
can tell
signal
he's
to
the strongest one
bartender
here.
for a
Only the
beer if I
strongest
can.
deny. Wait, what?
I'll signal to the bartender for a beer if I can.
Yeah, the bartender is, puts up one finger and is getting it ready.
Alright, perfect. Then in that case, I'm gonna start just shredding on stage
Okay.
for the arm wrestles.
Nice. Okay. Give me another performance check.
Sure. I'm gonna try
You're good at
something
these, so
different.
it shouldn't be an
Let's do
issue.
the Freebird solo, okay?
Okay. Math's hard. That's a 23.
Oh yeah, you're doing better than you were before now. You're really shredding it. Like you were just warming up before, and now you're really getting into it.
Now it's more like a not that it existed rock.
Yeah. The guy like is counting up money, and he's like, the buy-in is 5 gold pieces. So, he holds out a hat and
Yeah, I drop in 5.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Princess Consuela also drops 5 in.
Oh fuck.
In the first round, Drundar, you are gonna face off against a half elf
Alright.
who it's not super strong looking, but looks like he's got some stuff going on for him. So give me just a strength roll.
Great strength,
Yeah.
got it. That's in 10.
A 10. So you guys are at the center, and he's actually getting the better of you off the bat. He is probably a good... Your character is about... Or you were about 6'1", right?
I think we decided on 6'1".
6'1". He's 5'9", and you're surprised he's getting the better of you right now. Give me another one.
That's better. Total 20.
Okay, you bring it back up to center. And even just a little bit over. Come on, let's do it again.
Is his shoulder okay? That's a natural 20.
Oh, immediately you look him in the eyes, he, like, moves his head and slam his hand down. Do you win this round?
Immediately, I'm like, are you okay?
He's like, yeah, you... I should have expected that. You're strong. Very strong, man. He rolled a 7 on that one, so you... you crushed
It's
him.
like the videos where people are arm wrestling
Oh,
and
their
one
arm.
person's
Yeah.
arm just
Yeah.
snaps. The worst.
The next round, it is Gil versus one of the dwarfs you beat in the card game. So, give me some straight strength rolls, my man. Let's see what you got.
12.
12. You guys are about dead even. You guys, both of being little men, stay in the center. Give another roll.
Need that to stay on my desk, please. 18.
An 18. Believe it or not, you guys are still just dead even
What the hell?
at the center. Give me another one.
Alright. Oh, much better. 5.
Okay, he brings your hand down about to 3/4 of an angle. So he's getting close to beating you.
Right.
Let's go again.
12.
Oh, you bring him back up to center. He's looking like he's getting tired.
Alright.
Let's keep going.
Another 12.
You bring his down to 3/4. So you are in the driver's seat right now.
Can we finish that off with a 17?
You slam his hand down and win. He goes, I've lost you twice! Damn it! And just walks off.
I give a light shrug.
And now, Conan,
Yeah.
you are facing off against a full orc.
Oh boy.
Walking in. Strong boy. So, give me some strength rolls.
6.
Believe it or not, you guys are about even. You did not roll well. Yeah, you did not roll well. Okay, give me another one.
My God.
What did you?
22.
What did you get?
That was really good. 22.
You slam his hand down and he loses.
Oh.
He got in that one.
Plus 3, right? It's just the normal bonus.
Oh yeah, it's just you straight. Yeah.
Straight.
But he rolled in that one, and he was looking very cocky, looking at you. He like is looking around the audience and just notices his hands down, and he lost. And he's like,
I was debating on raging.
Uh,
I was like,
he's
It's
like, oh,
does this deserve a rage? Does it really?
and
thinking about
and then the last matchup of the first round, we see Princess Consuela going up against the half-orc who started this tournament. So Princess Consuela, you know what? Mark, no, I'm sorry. I'll do it myself. Never mind. It's okay. I was gonna say I can roll 2 d20s at the same time. I know what I'm doing. All right, so Princess Consuela and him go off, and they are dead even at the beginning. Like, scarily even. He's a bit surprised that Princess Consuela would have much strength to her at all. And then the second roll, Princess Consuela is starting to lose a bit. Her hand is now down about 3/4 of an angle. And then, unluckily, Princess Consuela's hand just gets slammed down, and she loses.
No.
She gets up. I don't know why I entered anyway. I'm not the strong type anyway.
I give her a pat on the back. It's alright, everyone has their own strengths.
She says thank you. And then that will bring us to Drindar versus Gil, if I'm not wrong. So,
Alright.
you two get ready to arm wrestle each other, so just straight strength checks.
A meeting in the arena again, I see.
Yeah.
It's
a rematch.
Yes, but a different type of arena. You're not casting spells here.
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't know.
9.
7.
You guys are about dead even at the beginning. You guys, you've had a match before, but you guys are very even, kind of respecting each other off the bat. Give me another roll.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god, really? Okay, 5.
Oh,
5.
12.
Okay, Gil brings your arm to about 3/4 of an angle. Gil has... You are a little surprised, but Gil has the upper hand right now.
I'm rolling so badly. I'm so upset.
12.
Okay, 16.
Okay, you bring it back up to the center. And you guys are quite even here. This is a good match so far. Let's hit us with some more strength checks.
Please.
15.
How do you want to do this?
What did you get?
3.
3. Yeah, you bring him down, and Gil barely has his hand above the table. It only takes a little bit to beat him here. Give me one more check.
15, again. Same number.
7.
And with the last of Gil's effort, his hand gets slammed down to the table, and Drindar wins.
Well, I suppose we're even now.
Yeah, I suppose so. 1 for 1.
And that dice is going straight to jail.
Okay, this will bring
roll
us
these to see which one I
to
Not that one.
Kaunin and the half-orc. So, Kaunin, give me some strength rolls here.
9.
He puts your arm down immediately to 3/4 of an angle.
Jesus Christ. Is it worth raging or not?
You can still rage.
No, fuck it, it's okay.
Okay.
I want to make it to the finals first.
Alright. Give me another roll.
18.
You bring his hand back up to center.
Weird.
Keep going, my guy.
20.
You actually are pretty close, but you move his hand a little bit. Give me another roll.
21.
Okay. His hand is exactly where Gil's was the round before. It's right against where it's you just need to beat him just by a little bit one more time to beat him here.
Roll the purple die again. Oh,
Roll the gray one.
13.
He brings his hand back up to 3/4 of an angle. He's still behind, but he's trying to rear and make a comeback here. So, give me another roll.
Roll purple again. No!
Here it comes.
What was it?
Natural 1.
Ooh, your hand is now at 3/4 of an angle down. Give me another roll.
This time. 18 again.
You guys don't move places at all.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Come on, keep rolling, my guy.
16?
Your hand is now barely above the table. Like, you are getting pushed down.
I'm raging.
Tony, are you rolling the I want to kill him?
No, I am not. I am not, sir.
I'm raging. It's happening.
Okay, you can rage.
That gives me advantage on strength checks.
Yep, I know. Alright, give me another roll.
16?
He slams your hand down and wins. He got a natural 20.
God. Oh my god.
He kind of gets up and cracks his knuckles and is like, pats you in the back. Good try.
I kind of eyeball him.
This brings us to the final of Drindar versus this male half-orc.
Mhm.
He
Okay,
puts his hand down the table.
Yeah, I look him right in the eyes. I punch myself in the face and go into rage
Okay.
and put my arm down.
Alright.
Doing the Naruto hand sign
Okay.
while your clothes fly off.
He's like, alright, he's ready. He's like stone cold and collected right
19.
now. He's very confident in his abilities.
19.
You guys start off dead even. You guys, like, he was taken back just a little bit, but he's seen a lot of shit, like, in these kind of competitions before, so you're not surprising him too much. Give me another roll.
Now you're gonna roll a second time, natural 20.
Okay, his hand is now 3/4 of the way down. Give me another roll.
18.
You guys are still in the same place. You guys, or from what you can tell, you guys are actually really decently like matched when it comes to strength, and it's just going to be a matter of who can finesse their way to the win.
Mhm.
So let's keep rolling.
13.
He brings you back up to center.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yep, these are the kill everybody dice, I know it.
These are not, I swear.
12.
You guys stay exactly in the same place. He got a 12 as well.
Okay.
So you guys are right where you started, right at the beginning.
20 total.
He got a 21 total, but you guys are going to stay exactly where you are still.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This guy is a seasoned arm wrestler.
+5 to all arm wrestling.
19.
His hand went from center to barely in. Like, his hand is...
God, he rolled a natural one, didn't he?
No, he got a 7, but you beat him by 13 points, so
Yeah,
that's a
fair
lot. So,
Fair enough.
he is right on the brink.
Oh, that's a way to end it. Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you can tell that somehow you've gotten just a better angle, because he's very strong, even at the end. He's fighting really hard, and then just slam on the table, and you win.
I let out a very dragon-like roar, and then as I calm down, I shake his hand
So,
and say,
just to let you know,
"Good match."
he got a 20, but not a natural 20 on that last one. So that's what
Oh my god.
gave you the little bit. You got
Yeah.
18
Fair enough.
plus 2.
I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a 20, and I'm like, oh, thank god.
Yeah.
420, bud. Okay.
He's like, okay. Well, he gets up. I can understand when I've been beaten. He shakes your hand. Give me one last strength check.
One of those handshakes.
Am I still raging? Does it count?
Yeah, go for it.
The very tail end of my rage? That's a 22.
He got a natural 20. And he squeezes your hand really hard, knowing, and like he's like, looks you in the eyes and says, "This ever happens again, I will beat you. And let's go."
I look forward to that day, friend.
And you
I give him
are
that back.
awarded the year 5 gold back plus 35 gold.
Okay.
Princess Consuela's still sitting in the corner, like, I don't even know why I entered. I'm not strong at all.
I'm pouting with my beard.
There are still many things going on. You're pouting, Counted?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
That's actually not bad. 18? That's supposed to be right. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a half elf, and he sits next to you at the bar. He distracts you in his right hand with a shiny gold coin, and he's flicking it up. But then you feel something at your side,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
and
I turn around and smack him.
and he's like, "Ow! What was that for?"
Can't get a grope without actually giving me the coin first.
He flicks you the coin.
God.
He touches
Wait,
your leg again.
It's the same half elf from before.
Give me another perception check.
Like 12.
He stops touching your leg and starts to walk away.
There you go. Cast my caterpillar, what happened?
Caterpillar goes bork and explains to you that he took 20 of your gold.
This son of a bitch, I'm just gonna run out and I'm gonna tackle.
Okay. Give me athletics to make sure.
Spear him.
Yeah, it's gonna be straight athletics.
Spear him, spear him, spear him.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the trident.
No, with my body I'm spearing him. No,
No, yeah. Tackle him.
16 plus whatever. What am I adding?
Yeah, athletics.
Athletics?
So probably
Athletics.
4. No, probably 5.
3.
3? You didn't
3.
take it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
19.
yeah, you
I
just
didn't-
straight tackle him, and
I have like insight, nature, perception, and religion.
fair.
Why would
Just
you?
a random.
Because he did it random, remember? Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just straight, like, body the kid. And he's like, okay, here's the 20. I'm just going. Okay, bye. Then,
No, I'm gonna hit him again.
yeah, just give me an attack roll.
Actually, just wanna hit him.
Give me an attack roll.
That's 20.
You, roll d4, and double it. Plus your strength.
Which one should I roll though? Triple. It's a 1, so he's lucky.
So you do 2, plus your strength,
Plus your
which...
strength.
It's 5,
Yeah.
if I'm not correct?
Yeah,
Okay. He gets hit in the head, and he's, like, starting to walk, like, crooked and almost falls over, but, like, manages his way out of the bar.
Alright.
With a weapon attack. Okay, good. So I don't have that to d6, because that would have been bad. I don't want to kill him.
No, you don't want it... No, not again. You know when it started.
Yeah. I was like, oh no, not chill 20. I'm like, okay, it's only a d4, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And a
1.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
thank
good.
God. Because if you rolled a 4, 8, would have been you would have knocked him out. Like, he only has, like, he only would have had, like,
Well,
10
I
hit
double-checked to
points.
Make sure I didn't add my d6 to
God.
that too.
Oh.
What it reminded me of is when the young kid like punched me in the face at the bar, and I just got up and like haymakered him.
Yeah,
and
he's
he went
out.
down.
He was just cold, dead, basically. He was dead, but he was very sleepy.
Yeah.
We'll say sleepy, yeah.
We'll call it that.
I would say in the time so far, I would say about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours have passed in this.
I'm gonna start working my way back to blacksmith anyway. So.
Well, I've had a couple beer while I was performing on stage, so I'm gonna finish my performance with an enthralling performance because I haven't gotten to use that yet. Are there any ladies in the crowd?
There are plenty of ladies. Is there anyone you're trying to woo in particular?
I'm just gonna target the 5 best-looking, small, my size
Okay.
ish ladies.
Okay. Do you have to make any kind of check on that, or?
No.
No.
They have to. Sorry, you have to find stats. They have to make a wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
That would be 14 currently.
None of them pass it.
Okay,
God.
so all 5 of them are now... Okay, let's read the whole thing. They are charmed by me. While charmed by me this way, they idolize me, speak glowing of me to anyone who speaks to them, and they hinder anyone who oppose me, but they'll avoid violence unless they were already inclined to fight on my behalf.
Okay.
And it lasts for an hour.
All right. So, as you start playing, these 5 kind of
girls,
rush the
actually.
stage and like, or just like at the front of the stage and looking at you like. You know, like a fat guy looks at a taco, you know, like just really like
Tacos are fucking delicious.
You say, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna take my gaggle of ladies just along back to the blacksmith.
Okay. As you do that, they're all following you lovingly.
Shall we proceed, gentlemen? And Calvin?
Princess Consuela just kind of like looks and is like, okay.
I guess so.
Lothar is there just hanging out like, okay, what the fuck?
Don't worry, Lothar. If you spend enough time with us.
Lothar walks
You'll learn
back
how-
into the tavern.
Yeah.
I would like to whisper in Ort's ear for a second.
Sure.
You know,
been down
I was
pretty
worried you weren't using your powers for good, but yeah, this is pretty good.
I sneak him a little props like under my arm,
Okay.
and way up because you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have to like jump. But yeah, no,
Legally jump.
that's nice. Yeah. And they like you hear behind. What a high five! Did you guys see that? Oh, he's so sexy.
Yes. This is exactly what my character needed after
Yeah.
getting knocked out in like 4 battles last week.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice day, relax. So you guys are all going back to blacksmith?
I want to find the most magically looking inclined place.
Okay.
That isn't me.
That isn't you. Just give me an investigation check.
Alright. I love that that's intelligence modifier. 2.
You walk around for a bit,
Sorry,
And-
before you go, do I know that you're looking for that? Do you like mention it?
I don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Guess that would be a no.
yeah,
I
probably
was just gonna ask my gaggle of locals.
might not be a bad idea to mention it.
No, I don't want to mention
Okay.
anything.
Okay, that's fine.
But you do, while walking, you do notice that you see a few stores that look like they could possibly have magic items in them. If that's what you're looking for.
Alright, which one looks the coolest?
The coolest. That would be Mortimer's Magic.
Mortimer's?
Yeah.
Is it Mortimer or Mortimer?
No, Morty.
It's Morty. Yeah, like Mortimer.
Morty.
Yeah,
Morty.
yeah,
Okay.
Mortimer.
I would like to go there.
Okay. You walk in and it's an older looking human with like black glasses and like he's like running around checking his books, like pushes his glasses up. Okay. Do I have that one? Yes. Okay, we have 5. Got it. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And he looks up. Oh, hello. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Are you? You wouldn't happen to be Mortimer, would you?
Yeah, that I am. And he goes like, and then like a little bit of fireworks go off behind him.
Ooh, that's very nice. I was wondering, right? Because you do magic, right?
He does the firework thing again.
Right.
Right.
I've got this little scroll, and it's got strange writing on it. And I was just
Strange writing.
wondering if you were able to decipher the nature of this scroll? And I pull the scroll out and show it to him.
He's like, just 1 second. And he opens his desk, pulls out a bigger pair of glasses, and puts them on, and goes, opens the drawer again, pulls out like the biggest pair of glasses you've ever seen, and there is like a magnifying glass on them. It's pretty cool thing.
Like multi-lens glasses.
Yeah, it's like a Coke bottle glasses if you like attached like a very visible magnifying glass just to the outside of it. Like, you gotta assume that he's seeing pretty well right now. And he goes, This isn't normal writing. Where have I seen this before? I think I've seen this somewhere. And he starts rummaging through some books. It's not here. Where would I have left that book? Where did you find this?
Well, we were in a rundown town called Redwater.
Redwater.
Yeah.
Interesting. Continue, sorry.
And we were reuniting this family, and we were going through pretty much the only place that was working.
That's mighty kind of you.
And, well, good intentions didn't. Execution was rather poor, but regardless, we got them back together, and the dad was kind of, well, turning people into shadows, but that's fine.
Turning people into shadows.
Well, yeah.
Interesting. Turning people... Sounds like some sort of weird polymorph. How are they turning people into shadows?
Well, they were kind of like potions. Actually, I have another compatriot of mine that drank one, and we had to find an antidote for him.
Would I be able to talk to him by chance?
He might be a bit occupied right now.
If I could talk to him, maybe I'd have a better idea of what exactly was going on. It's not every day where someone gets turned into a shadow.
Oh, definitely not. But I will be sure to send him your way.
Okay. Behind you, sneaks in Princess Consuela. Apparently Princess Consuela was in here the entire time with you, and you had no idea.
Nice.
And Princess Consuela says, well, I can't just trust these with anyone. Are you a trustworthy man, Mortimer? And Mortimer, looks, offended. Like, me? A man of magic? Of course I'm trustworthy. I've done nothing but magic my entire life. I make potions. I have a good time doing it. My wife left me because of it. But, it's what I love to do. And Princess Consuela was like, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna... Princess Consuela's gonna try to make an insight check. Yeah, unfortunately he's telling the truth about all of that, especially the wife leaving him part. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Oh god, that's
Yeah.
the worst part. That's believable.
Yeah, he's very much telling the truth. Princess Consuela, from her bag, says, okay, I don't know what you can do with this, but when no one else was looking, I snagged a few of the potions that turned these people into shadowy figures. And here is one of them. And hands...
And these are their stories.
These are stories. Dun dun. And he's like, I could take a look at this. It might take a while, because I've... Just from the look of it, this... looks very, very laced in dark magics. So, can you guys give me some time to look at this?
Yeah, we've got... We'll be here a while.
Okay. And he says, well, thank you. I love magic. I'm not even going to charge you guys anything. Just come back in a few hours.
Very well.
Okay, and with that, he opens the desk back again, takes out a pair of glasses that almost resemble, like, a whole, like, welder's max. And he, like, heads to the back to do who knows what. So, yeah, he's gone now. Princess Consuela goes to you, Gil, and says, I trust everyone, but Gil, don't tell anyone that I have these.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And Princess Consuela walks out.
Yeah, I'll go back and try and reconnect with the team.
Yeah, they at this point would
Not hard
have...
to find the gaggle of girls.
Yeah, they're pretty loud, and
And a very
like...
quiet little halfling.
Yeah, they're pretty loud, and, like, you hear the name Oritz, and, like, this is the first time, Gil, that you're ever hearing people talk positively about Oritz, so you're like, that must be it, and you just quickly find your way there.
Mm.
So you guys catch up, and you guys are at the blacksmith shop.
Hello, good sir.
He turns around, you guys are back. Right, okay, who was first?
Well, I mean, not to button line or anything, I do believe I was,
There are
the
more
first
of
to
you.
make a request. How's that armor, coming along?
It's coming along quite well. But there's like double you.
Yeah,
I don't recall any.
Is this like a? Is this a large shop or is this like?
It's not huge.
Crowded right now?
So you guys are. This is a city, but this blacksmith shop isn't very big. It's like enough room for him to work, have a counter, and has a back room. So you guys are very cramped in here. And
It's a little hole in the wall.
yeah, and he's like, he notices this because like there are now 10 of you standing in here, and he's just kind of like, I don't remember 5 of you from before. It's been a long day. They could have been here though.
Sorry, sir. I've attracted some fans in my. I'm a bit of a performer.
Oh,
see,
you are?
And,
Okay, that's nice.
it happens. So
What do you
I'm
play?
hoping to get. Well, I fancy myself an actor of all sorts, but my main profession is music with this beautiful lute.
Did you know we actually have a music store here at Arcs?
Right. Ooh, you sell instruments?
I do not, but I was just telling you that we do have music stores in this beautiful city of
goodness.
ours. If
Thank
you
you for providing
want to
that
do that
information.
with your time, you seem like you'd
do you-
enjoy that.
Do you have a store you would recommend?
That I do. My cousin Larry owns one, and
Cousin Larry.
he's good at instruments.
Well, I would say personally I'm a good player of instruments, and I've been looking for a man that's good at crafting a instrument for me, a tool for my trade, as mine is starting to get a little bit worn out.
Yes, he is
So,
good at instruments.
He means his penis. I mean, what?
That's not really anything I wanted to know. Anyways, I don't really care about your sexual encounters.
It's okay, I don't either. Where would I find?
The girls in the back
cousin
kind of like
Larry?
look confused for a second, but then still go along with it.
Where would I find Larry's shop?
It's next door.
Perfect. Ladies, teammates, we might need to make another trip or another stop. Anyway,
Well, you go and we deal with this, and then you come back.
that's enough about my trade. I'm really looking forward to this dazzling armor.
Yeah.
Is it ready?
It is indeed ready. So what I was able to do with it, unfortunately this isn't gonna perform any better but I was able to take some nice metal, make it a bit shiny in certain spots, especially on the creases, and it looks really shiny and nice now. Here it is. And he, like, hands you your armor back, and, for lack of better terms, it's, like, bedazzled.
It's not. Is it studded though?
Yeah, it is. But,
Studded
like,
leather armor, yeah.
it's pretty.
Okay. I mean, to be fair,
It
that's
is
more what I
studded
was looking
and
for.
pretty.
Yeah. He more made it pretty than did anything to performance.
Does Okay. Player level, does it count as studded leather armor, or am I going to have to find another shop to do that?
Let me look at armor real fast.
Studded leather armor, it's like, I think it's worth
This is one more, right?
like 20 gold more, and it's
It's just one armor class.
one
higher.
armor class
Yeah.
above.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say it counts as it. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's-
But it's the best damn looking studded leather armor.
it is pretty. Like, he somehow knew you liked purple.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, and
Somehow.
yeah,
Man after
he's kind
my
of can
heart.
tell. He's after years of work. He's like, "Yep, my wife. She did a really good job on that. You should thank her."
Ah, it is absolutely. Can she come out so I can thank her myself? Ladies, step into the shop. We need room.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
basically like shuffle them out a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Someone actually wants to say thank you. This is the first. And she walks out again, just glaring at him. Like, she says, "Do you ever learn?" And backhands him again. And just like, he's like, "Yeah, I earned that one." Worth it, though. Very worth it.
Madam, this work is just. I'm just so taken. It's fitting of me. And I try and shed a tear.
Okay. She's like, "Oh, thank you. About the gold."
Yes. What do I owe you for this amazing craftsmanship?
It was a little more than I was expecting, and I do apologize. It's gonna be about 30 gold pieces.
Oh, that is. Take 31.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have a man that appreciates me. This glares at the husband.
Oh, Drinder's laughing at that one.
He's like, "That's the first time man's ever appreciated you." Glares back at her. It's like, you can tell this kind of thing happens often.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Yeah, like, this isn't anything special. Like, this isn't groundbreaking. This isn't gonna break their marriage or anything. But it's just commonplace.
It's just what they do.
Yeah, this is how they
Yeah.
tell each other they don't hate each other. Anyways,
And how about my softened shackles?
oh right. Yeah, the gear. You said rabbit's fur, correct?
Yeah, that's yes.
Okay. That will just run you 10 gold pieces. Here you go.
Perfect.
Okay.
I hand over 10 gold
Okay, make
pieces
sure you
and
mark off
snag
41 in total.
those. Yep.
And she's like, "Well, it was a pleasure. I've never done that one before." But she leans in and puts her hand around her mouth and says, "I hope you enjoy that one," and winks.
Of course. These will be
Ladies!
exactly what I'm looking for. And I wink back as I make my way towards my crowd of women outside.
Okay. Yeah, you start heading out there, and
I'm gonna basically use them as a change stall to throw on my armor.
Oh my god.
okay. Yeah, as you say that, you're like, "Ladies, could you surround me?" And they do. Like, they surround you, and then you take your time and you start changing your armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure all I hear is giggling.
And only half of it's mine.
For once.
And then he's like, Dragonborn. You
Yes.
were next. Here is... You said shield and flail, correct?
A flail with some oomph.
Flail, did you buy a shield as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. I shield
He
as well.
pulls them both out, and he's like, after some work, that's gonna just cost you about 30 gold pieces total.
Yes, but I traded in my sword, and you said it would be 10 pieces total.
Ah, I did. The oomph was a little harder than I had anticipated.
Alright, so another 20 then?
Just give me 20 gold and we're cool. I forgot about the
Okay.
sword, to be completely honest. I am sorry.
That's alright. And I count out some 20 gold pieces and give that to him.
Yeah, so, the flail, it's still 1d8 bludgeoning, but, it add 1 to whatever your plus is on damage,
Okay.
and your attack bonus. You add
Oh,
1 more.
it's a +1 flail.
Yeah.
So it's a
Right.
+1.
Yeah, it's a +1 flail. Yep.
Okay, awesome.
So just know that, mark it down. And the shield, it's just a standard shield. He didn't really do anything different with it. And then he's like, you. Great X-Man.
Yeah.
Do you have the...
Is that Great Axeman or Great Axeman?
Yes.
Both.
Do you have the 5 gold pieces?
Absolutely. And I have the caterpillar count them out for me.
And he's just kind of staring like, this is different.
I just don't know how to.
It's okay. I'm not
Math
judging as long as I get my money.
Okay, here you go.
And he like grabs it and he's like, that's a mighty smart caterpillar. Or are you just a very dumb... Anyway, thank you for... Here is...
Both.
It's a little bit above, yeah. He hands you back your great axe, and it is shinier, and it is sharper than before. It is actually very shiny. Like, he really put some elbow grease into this.
All I ever wanted.
Like, I don't know how you are gonna be able to swing it when you're staring at it, your reflection in it. So, just throwing that out there.
Might need another one.
He goes, did I do anything for anyone else?
I believe you made a big shield.
I did! Ah, right, that was it. That was for you. Couldn't remember. There was another folk that came in here before as well. Here it is. He pulls out the, larger than average shield. And he plops it down and says, here it is. I should have probably asked if you wanted some sort of pattern on it, but, is there some sort of pattern you want on it?
Nope.
No? Okay. He plops it down, and it's just, from what you can tell, it doesn't really do anything super special, but it does cover more of an area.
Can I get half an armor class?
Half an armor class. No, but I'm gonna say that, once per day, you can have damage with that shield.
Half damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you get for 4, you can take 2.
Yeah.
Because this shield's that much bigger. That a hit that would normally hit you would clip the shield and you.
Oh.
So, but only once a day. And that will run you 30 gold pieces.
And I give him the 30 gold pieces.
He's like, pleasure doing business this way. My words. I just love money. It's a pleasure doing business with you is what I meant.
I'm just like staring into the shield at my own reflection. That is also going in my inventory, a slightly larger than average shield.
Good.
I mean, that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. He kind of nods, and he's like, that was all, correct?
Oh yeah, the trident works.
Oh, good. How do you know it works already?
The dragon blade.
I just open up my vest a little bit so they can see the hole in my stomach.
He's like, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's good to know that you guys have
It's
gotten
all
good
right.
weapons from me.
It adds to the scars, you know.
Hey, played catch. I got one
Certain
too.
lovers like scars, let me tell you. And then his wife yells in the back, how would you know? He like bites, like he's like girding, like, yeah. Do you guys want anything else?
I'm done.
Okay.
That's
I
it, yeah.
think I'm closing my shop for the day.
We appreciate
have-
all you've done for us.
Have a great day. And he like pushes you guys out and fucking closes the door. And you just hear, what?
What?
Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, you guys are done with the blacksmith for now because he's closed shop for the day.
I'm standing out, surrounded by ladies, feeling up the handcuffs, and kind of looking around, muttering, "I only seem to have one set."
Do you knock on the blacksmith's door?
No, I'm looking at the five girls in front of me.
Yeah.
with a debating face.
Which one is the hottest of the 5?
Yeah, I mean,
That's the question.
what are you looking for in a woman?
Easily Sky.
Well, that's what I'm looking for in a god thing.
Yeah. Like demigod kind of deal.
Yeah. Well, what are the features?
Features.
I would say that actually,
Of these models.
They all, like, it's a good range of going from fair to dark hair, fair to dark skin, fair to dark eyes as well. So there's sort of like a spectrum in front of you.
I'm on the spectrum.
There's a spectrum in my head.
Princess Consuela pats Calvin on the head.
Yeah.
I also do the same.
I'd like to think that Calvin's just smiling.
Yep.
Caterpillar goes, Bork!
Yeah.
And Princess Consuela takes her pinky and goes, pat, pat, pat on the caterpillar. And the caterpillar's is happy.
Seeing that, do I finally notice that there's a caterpillar on the shoulder?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, no.
Forgot you had no idea.
Natural 1.
No, you have no idea.
Nope, I got no idea.
You're just like, wow,
Nice.
huh? Princess Consuela is a real good friend, even patting his shoulder. That's nice. With his pinky, her too. That's interesting. Anyways,
Whatever.
you'll never know about this fucking caterpillar, will you?
God. Yeah, no, it'll be like we beat the final boss, and I'm like, perception check. Natural 20.
You go, what is that?
How long has that caterpillar been there?
It's like,
It's already a butterfly.
yeah, it's.
I didn't even notice the butterfly.
No, it's like it floats around his head like every day, but he's like, that was yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
okay.
So, while Oris is choosing from his smorgasbord, I'd like to go poke the Dragon Boy again.
You can try to.
Okay. It's not very high. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just about.
It's an attack roll this time.
Attention.
Oh wait, are you
This
poking
time.
with your hand or a trident?
My hand.
Your hand. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Nope. 4 plus 2, so 6.
You
again,
hear him.
actually.
You feel him poke you on the back of the knee again.
Honestly, with that
You might have heard him
probably
like
heard it.
clonking up to you, like I'm gonna poke you, and yeah.
What is it this time, Kelman?
Can I sign your shield with your own blood? And I hold up the trident.
No, how about you ask Gil for a round this time?
No, I mean it like still has it on it. I think.
Nah, but Gil just got a new shield too, and it's a much bigger shield. You can probably do a full self-portrait on it.
But why would you want to put your blood on his shield?
Friendship. Blood Brothers. Have you ever heard of Blood Brothers?
Do you like him that much? That's Gil.
He said,
Very loudly.
Gil, help me out here. Gil?
I'm like, I'm still like looking at the reflection of myself in the shield.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to you at all. You're on your own, Jinder.
No, thank you, Kalman. I'm sorry.
Princess Consuelo walks over. You know, I'd make him stop.
Huh?
To you. He said, you know, it would make him stop asking you about it.
I hold out my shield.
And I just like trying to like finger paint. Well,
Give
I
me
can't
a-
write his name, so
give-
I don't know how to write.
Give me a performance
Is it
check.
squiggles?
Give me a performance check in this.
Wait, would it be an intelligence to know how to read?
I don't know how to read. I'm not even.
I want a performance check.
I'm just finger
Because
painting
he's
right now.
just doing lines and stuff, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
11 plus 1. Oh.
12. You don't know how to read, so you don't even know what you put on here. But
Yep.
believe it or not, you were just doing random lines and shit, so I don't know how this happened. But you put friend on the shield.
Well, that's impressive.
Well, you don't know that, but
No, like you're like, I drew lines. And Drinder, you looked down and it's like, he wrote friend? The fuck? And then you, the caterpillar was bark bark.
Thanks, buddy. I'll give him like a little high five.
Yeah. The caterpillar was directing him.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah. Although I don't know that. I just all of a sudden think Calvin learned how
Yeah,
to
you're
read.
like, oh, I'm impressed.
I'm
Okay.
very impressed.
He doesn't see the high five because he's too busy looking at the front.
Yeah. You do hear like a pretty loud high five for being between a person and a caterpillar. It's like nice, like a crisp one, and you like look up and you're like, you look back at the shield again.
Yep.
All right, so there are multiple things you guys can still do here. There.
Well, I think Oritz is trying to. decide
Yeah, I'm
which
just
girl he's
gonna hold
bone.
out the handcuffs and go, these are awfully soft. Unfortunately, I seem to have one pair. So who's free tonight?
They all like immediately start like put their hand in the air and say me.
Well, she was first, and I just point to a random one sort of in the middle.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so there are 5 in front of you. Which number are you going with? One for the farthest left is 1, farthest right is 5.
2.
2. Okay. This one has like brown hair, like light colored eyes, and is definitely I would assume to say your type. I'd say all of these women are your type. Because they move.
Them being people that move.
Yeah.
People that don't run.
I just sort of follow that up, play it cool, and go, I'm trying to make a name for myself in this town. So if we could all just sort of spread my
Seed.
Seed.
spread my fame to the people of this town. Her and I will take this quadrant, and the rest of you ladies spread out and go and let the people know that I'll be here and playing for a little while.
Yeah, the seed. This
Okay.
plant the seeds of,
The one that you
thing.
picked
Yep.
stays, and the others kind of like go off in their own direction.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Played that well.
So, as far as you know, they're doing what you said.
Perfect. Well, madame,
Madame.
madame, do you have a small humble abode in this this nice town? I really feel like it's been a long day. This armor still needs to be sort of broken in, and I could just I could go for putting my feet up and relaxing for a bit.
She's like, I'm also from out of town, but I do have a room at the inn.
Sounds lovely. And I'm just gonna
Roll
go
for
off with her.
performance.
Oh my god. How
Well, it's
long
very
into the
good.
hour does he last? Let's find out next week.
Then
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
oof. All right, so do you take her back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give him a pat on the back and
Give me a
send
strength
him on his way. Me?
Yeah.
Oh god. 19.
He falls over.
Great job, buddy. Whack.
She's still under this spell, so she's like, "That's very cute the way you fell," and picks and helps you up and walks you back to the end
Perfect.
with the possible spinal damage you may now have.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
Didn't need that.
I didn't mean to. Trindar doesn't know his own strength.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Okay, so are you taking her back straight to the inn?
Yeah. Yes. I will make a. Sorry, what time is it? Ish.
It's getting pretty late into the night now.
Yeah.
It's getting dark,
assume-
so I'm gonna say it's about 10 p.m. right about now.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
have
s-
37 seconds before the spell wears
Oh,
off.
wait,
Luckily, that's all you need.
The spell is towards its end as well, so you
Okay.
have not very long.
Good thing I have this glorious armor then.
Yes.
And the handcuffs, because those for when the spell wears off.
Oh boy.
Well, anyways, they are no longer within distance of you. You are at the inn, and you are walking into the room with her. While he is doing this, is there anything you guys want to do?
I was gonna give him a head start, but then also go and get a room at the inn because, you know, it's getting pretty late, it's getting pretty dark.
Okay.
Where are the goats?
In the cart.
Where's the cart?
That's a good question. Where did you leave the cart?
Yeah, I want to
Didn't
know
we
this
get-
too.
It was apprehended or something when we first got here. They were like, "You must park it in our parking garage." And we were like,
Yeah,
okay.
what about the goats?
They're in it. You guys didn't take them out.
I'm gonna go feed the goats.
Okay. Do you know where the parking garage is?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of wandering
Hey,
around there.
you might want to ask some people or something.
I don't want to ask people. I mean, I do.
I ask people some questions about where the stables are.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. They just point straight ahead, and it's actually pretty close to here. And you guys make your way to the stable, and you see your little goats.
Hey, buddy. Do we have feed for them? I think somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't have feed for them, I want to go buy the feed for them. If I don't.
So you waited
Yeah,
until you
feed
got to them to check if you had food for them.
Yeah, I'm retarded.
Just wanted to throw that out there. I'm gonna say that you guys don't have food on you, but as you turn to go away, Princess Consuela stops you and hands you some goat food.
Yay! I can go feed Goatsy.
Okay.
That's the name.
Goats.
Yeah, you go to feed your goat.
Of course.
Drindar, what are you doing?
I also want to retrieve my goat.
Okay. Oh, you taking it with you?
Yes, I'm
I'm
taking
not
it with me.
retrieving.
You
I am not retrieving.
okay?
I need to have a conversation with my goat.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Am I allowed to bring the goat back to the tavern?
You don't know until you get to the
Probably.
tavern.
I pick up my goat and walk towards the tavern.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
Wow.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Me too.
They probably think you're gonna eat it.
Oh, maybe. They might think
Okay,
other things. Same.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Okay. So Kaunen's
Just
feeding his
realized
goat,
that-
and Drindar, what are you doing for your goat?
Bring it back to the tavern.
Okay. So you get to the tavern. And
I kind of have it like slung over my shoulders.
okay, and the barkeep's like, "Hey, what do you think you're doing?"
I'd like to buy a room.
Yeah, not with that thing.
But he,
Get that filthy animal out of here.
That's not nice to say to me.
He's talking to the goat. I'm not there. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
The goat's a maybe, but you get out! That's a joke. I'm joking.
I will pay.
My boss has a really strong policy against pets being here.
Do you have a stable outside then
There-
that you could stay the night?
There's
for?
the town stable in which you probably took him from.
The parking garage.
Yeah, literally
That's just the
parking
name of
garage.
it. It's just the title.
Are you sure I can't just like tie him to a post outside?
You could
Or
you
no?
could try to make a persuasion check to even have her allow you to bring it in the room with you. But you
Yeah.
have to roll well. So
I look.
And pale off.
I get stressed very easily. I need to have my goat with me. He keeps me calm.
okay.
The service goat.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is surface goat. Fucking SJWs.
She's like,
Not 28.
look, I'm really not supposed to let you have animals in here, but if you pay double for the room, I'll let it slide.
How much do the rooms cost?
25 gold a night.
Get fucked.
Let's start walking back towards the stables.
Okay.
Oh, in the middle of the town.
On the way back, though, I would like to ritual cast Speak with Animals and have a conversation with my goat.
Yeah, go for it.
What?
The hell you have that?
No, you don't.
Yeah, yes I do.
Bullshit.
I'm a totem barbarian. I can ritual
Oh,
cast
you
Speak with
totem.
Animals.
Yeah, he's a totem barbarian, dude. He can do
I forgot
this.
he went that because the other shield and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, go.
Doesn't that take like
How are
10
you doing?
hours?
No, it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, so
And I can
he's
speak for 10 minutes.
yeah
I think,
he's
or
casting
I
it
might
on
speak
his
for an
way
hour.
back. Like he started doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The goat's like, hello,
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 Frederick.
Hello.
hi.
How are you
I like grass.
today, Frederick?
Grass.
You like grass? Did you see any good grass on our way back?
He looks around. No.
Oh. Before the night ends, I'm gonna take a detour to try to find, maybe walk out of the city for a second. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take a detour and, What is it, Frederick?
I want grass.
Okay.
I also have to use the bathroom.
Put it down for a second.
He's like, thank you. Runs off for a second and goes to use the bathroom as far as you know.
Wait, he runs off? He's just shit in the middle of the
Yeah, he's just going. You put him down in the middle of the town. He's just going right now. And he after he's done, he runs back. About that grass.
Yes. I pick it back
Grass.
up and I walk out of the city for a little bit to some fields.
Okay. You have dark vision, correct?
No,
No.
but I do have torches in my pack.
All right. I would suggest using those.
I will pull out a
Yeah.
torch.
And as you do that, he goes, ah, ah, ah,
I hold it far away from
ah,
Frederick. It's okay.
fire!
It's okay. Yes, but it's away from you. It's away from you. You're safe.
Fire! I just
Do
want
see
grass!
Gil anywhere? Do I see Gil anywhere?
Do you see what?
Gil, I need to make a perception check. See if
Gil, where are you right now?
I'm still in the middle of town looking at my shield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can go back and look for him.
yeah, I look for Gil.
Oh my god.
I'm right where you left me.
And while you turn around, the goat goes and blows out the torch.
I put the torch back in the pack now that's out.
I'm okay now. I just really want some grass.
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 Okay, eventually you make it to Gil, and the goat like looks at him like cockeyed and it's like, I know him.
Frederick, it's a friend.
That's why I said I know him. Yeah.
Hey, Gil. Gil, I wave my hand in front of his face to break eye contact with the shield.
I shake my head a little bit and look up at him.
Hey, Gil, I saw you do some magic before. Are you able to make things glow?
Oh yeah, I can do that. What you need to
Okay.
glow?
Huh. Look.
Yeah, but she
One
is.
sec.
I'm so hoping you say Frederick.
No. I just hold out my flail, and I want my flail to glow.
Oh, righty, and my hand on the flail and cast light.
The flail is now glowing.
Yes, it.
Fire!
Look,
It's not fire. It's not fire. It's
Ah!
just light. See, it's like the sun.
Ah!
It's like the sun. It's just light.
The sun's fire!
You don't know that. You're not smart enough.
That's so very nice of you to say. You're my friend.
I am your friend, and I'm not that smart either. It's okay.
Ah, fire's still here.
it's
I
bright
put my
light.
hand on it. I put my hand on it to prove it's not fire.
It's bright light and
Ah, special fire.
You're dragon.
I start walking towards the outskirts of the city.
Ah.
Oh, you know what? I could have made that any color I wanted, so
Yeah,
it could
you
have been
could've.
like,
It's fine. It's better
Do we
this way.
finally make it to the outskirts of the city?
He's like, I'm hungry. Ah, and bites your arm.
Hey!
Hungry.
We're almost there.
Food.
Take
Yum.
the outskirts of the city.
He's like hanging on your arm now. By
Grass
the way,
fields.
like he's bite. Yeah, he bitey boy.
Do we make it to the grass fields?
You're at the grass fields, but he's still attached to your arm.
I pull him off my arm and I point. Look, Frederick, grass.
But I'm not really hungry anymore.
Frederick is
Well,
what
you
you
might be
sir.
hungry later, so please eat something now.
He bites your shin.
Not me.
Yeah, he didn't specify.
Eat meat. You can't eat meat. You eat plants.
What's meat?
Eat.
Ah!
Meat is not grass.
He just is blinking and like looking at you.
Eat the grass.
Could you pick it for me?
I pick up some grass and hold it out to him.
I appreciate it. And then he eats grass that's on the ground.
Just to be safe, I tear up a bunch of grass and shove it in my pockets. Just to be safe.
He looks up at you. Could... I don't like eating alone.
I take a couple steps back.
But I don't like eating alone. Come back.
I walk closer again.
Could you eat some grass too?
I put some grass in my mouth and chew.
I'm happy. And he starts to eat.
I'm so unhappy.
The goat has an intelligence of 2, my guy.
It's the meat.
Okay. I'd say it's... Okay, are you full? Are you full, Frederick?
What am I full of?
Are you still hungry?
He bites your shin again.
I'll take that as a no. And I pick him up and we start walking back.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, and then I'm gonna say probably about when the spell's wearing off is when we probably make it to the stables after walking to the outskirts, turning around because we can't have fire, finding Gil, turning back around, and then eating for a while.
Yeah, so the spell is nearly over. And Freddy looks up at you. I had a good time.
I'm glad to hear it, Frederick. So, I'm gonna leave you at the stables, and I'll see you in the morning. Be safe, okay?
Okay. Hey, Kyle, what's your goat's name?
Gutsy.
Hey, Goatsy, you'll never guess what I did!
I can't remember if I called him Tim or not. I honestly don't remember.
Goatsy! Hey, Goatsy! Hey, Goatsy! And, like, you just hear it fading out as, like, you're you walking away. Like, hey, listen! As, like, you're walking away, you hear the goat, chirping Wolf, and eventually it stops. And,
Eventually it just sounds like bye.
ah! But you can still hear his voice. You know what it sounds like now.
Just like, I'm probably just muttering to myself, but it's like, I still love him, but
He's
maybe I won't use that spell that often.
literally, Calnan is 3 times as smart as that goat. Just want to put that into perspective.
Yes.
Woof. That's with my bonus too. If I didn't have the racial
Yeah, you'd
bonus,
be
man,
fucked, yeah.
I'd be right down there with them.
So, yeah. I had to look it up because I'm like, goats are not very smart creatures. Intelligence of 2. Okay.
It's gonna be good.
It's
Okay, I make my way back to the tavern, I pay my 25 gold for the night, and I pass the fuck out.
the bar man's like, oh, it's just you? 10 gold.
Okay. 10 gold. Got it. Give her 10 gold.
How does 25 go for a night?
No, she was trying to rip him off.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
should.
After Drendar had woken me from the trance, I would have gone to the inn and grabbed the room as well.
Okay.
That's 10 gold, or is she gonna try and rip me off too?
She looks at you. 10 gold.
Very well.
Saw you win that card game earlier. And then Princess Consuelo also gets a room, but she actually just slips into your room, Gil, without you noticing.
Oh.
Oh. Ha.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Golly gee willikers.
21.
You notice Princess Consuelo in your room.
Is she like trying to sneak around or anything?
No, she just followed you into the room and you hadn't noticed.
Good, I'm just gonna stare at her.
And she just is kind of like, hi.
Hello.
And then she takes something out of a bag and she lays down on it and falls asleep in your room.
Yep,
I'm
holy
gonna
man.
stare at
Yeah.
her for another minute.
Okay. Yeah, she's just asleep. Yeah.
Just blank spread.
Yeah. She's not in your bed, but like she's just on the ground in your room now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, suppose I will, follow suit, and I will lay down in my
Yeah,
bed
okay.
and fall
Yep.
asleep.
Calnan,
Oh,
what are you doing?
I need to go find an apple for my caterpillar once I'm done feeding the goat.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh wait, only one of these.
Oh no, investigation.
The first one I rolled was a 3, and I have -3 for my investigation. So...
Unfortunately,
Think that would
you
be
don't find an apple for the caterpillar.
He found a guava.
I don't even know how to spell that. Okay.
You don't know how to spell anything.
Not wrong. I'm just gonna go start knocking on doors.
Okay, it's about midnight at this
Yeah, no.
point.
He knows.
Okay.
This is Calvin we're
Alright,
talking about.
I have perfect dark vision. For me, it's just...
okay, yeah, you knock on the door.
Freaks out.
Are you saying anything while you're knocking?
I did it.
So you don't say anything?
No. Need to wait for them to answer. I'm polite boy.
And,
Polite.
yeah.
Sure.
Someone, it's like, you hear a yawn from behind the door, and they open it to crack. Hello?
Hi.
Yes?
You know, I can buy an apple.
Buy an what?
I need an apple.
You want an apple?
Yeah.
At this will you leave if I give you an apple?
Yeah.
Closes the door. Comes back a minute later with an apple. Here.
Thank you.
Slate closes door, locks it. You hear a second lock, a third lock, a fourth lock, and a fifth lock.
What
And
a
you
kind
hear like the sound of metal like going down behind that door.
What a kind stranger. Okay. And I just take a bite out of it and then go with the rest, like with my, and like hold it like close to the shoulder for the
that's
caterpillar.
adorable. Yeah, he's happy. He goes Bork.
Yeah. No problem, buddy. Got you.
He carves the word Bork out in the
Yeah,
air.
he's a very smart caterpillar.
I think we're all underestimating the intelligence of the caterpillar.
What's the intelligence of the caterpillar? What's the
That's
stats?
metadata.
I think it's higher than mine. Is all.
I think that's really all we need to know.
Yep. All right. So, are you going to retire to the end as well?
Sure. Do I remember where it is?
Yeah, you do. You spend a while with it. Yeah, it takes you a little bit, but you find it. You walk in. That'd be 25 gold pieces.
I look at the caterpillar. Is that right?
Caterpillar's like, I don't really know the conversion rate in this kind of thing. You could probably haggle the price down a little bit, though. By that I mean pork.
I'll get
mean
many,
pork.
and I hold up 2 hands.
And she's
And a
like,
foot.
how many gold pieces is that?
I can't count that high.
Pork.
15.
I'll take it.
Cat.
And have a room. But we're gonna go rewind in time just a little bit, back to 10 o'clock, and
Oh, no.
we're going into Orits's room.
Yep.
And
It's-
Goodness.
Let's be clear.
Alright.
It's not my room.
It's her
some
room.
lady's because
Yeah.
I do have
That's
my
her
own room at the inn
I'm
because
gonna
of
go
performing.
AFK while this is on. So I need to go do something.
And he heads up to the inn, and he's in the room. She is like, so, what do you want to do?
I draw my handcuffs.
She's like, are you a cop? Are you one of the guard?
If you want me to be.
Okay.
Jesus
I need
Christ.
to smoke while this.
I'm gonna get some whiskey. I'll be right back.
I'm not gonna get anything. I'm gonna stay here for this.
Looks like it's just you and me, Hydra. I mean, character.
Yes. She's like, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna just flop myself onto the bed.
She flops on the bed next to you.
Perfect. Oh, this armor's a tad. Oh, the metal. I need to get used to it, but it's kind of. Yeah, it needs to come off. And I just start taking off my armor.
Okay. You do that, and she's kind of helping you.
Ah, perfect. Yeah.
She's
okay.
just staring at you right now.
Yeah. It also takes, I think, what,
Yeah.
a full minute
Yes,
to
it
take
does,
off light
yeah.
armor.
It's taken a while.
Also, this light armor isn't broken in, so this is just really
Yeah.
awkward. You know, you get to the boots and stuff, and like 2 people can't take off a boot.
Yeah, it's
It's my specialty.
she's trying to help you. It's turned from like really romantic to like this is a task.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right for Oryx.
Yeah. And eventually, she helps you that stuff off, and kind of like shakes her head, and she's like, "Why am I here?"
Are you okay?
I feel fine. Like I feel like I wanted to be here. I think just feel a little fuzzy right now.
I sort of grab from my chest and sort of look like I've taken offense.
I'm sorry.
You felt like you wanted to be. I mean, if you want to go, if you don't, I take no offense to it.
Give me a persuasion check. Know what? Deception check. This is deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need this one. Oh yes, 24.
Oh, okay. She's like, no, I really want to stay. I'm sorry. I must have just had one too many drinks.
Oh well, if you're not feeling all right, then you can have the room, and I can go if that'd be better.
She goes to you, puts her hand on your chest, and says, "No, I insist you stay." Make me a performance check.
Okay. Now that's gotta be this one instead. This is the only time I can roll well.
Of course it is. It's your character.
Performance. That's a 27.
Oh, okay. Things are going really well. It's
Looking back on
it's like a good 45 minutes to an hour later.
No, it's Constitution saving throw. Hello.
That's what I was getting to.
Constitution saving
Give me a
throw.
Constitution
It's
saving throw.
Fuck you, Kyle.
So you perform really well. Just might not be for a long time.
It's been an hour already, so.
These spells weren't off.
Oh, and it wore off a while ago. He convinced her to stay.
Yeah, that 14 wasn't as good.
You're still going. Give me another performance check on top of that.
I missed my thing. That one's only a 26.
It's still going really well. A whole nother hour passes by. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
I'm down to my last top-notch D20. And it's not top-notch anymore. That's a 7.
Oh, you're slowing down a lot. And she says, "Is something the matter?"
No. I haven't passed out yet, so this fight's going. I mean, this is going well.
She's like, "I have an idea." She puts you on her back and she continues. We'll just say. Make me another performance check.
I was like,
Yeah, back to this
Yeah.
one. Oh yes, another 27.
It's going really well again. A full another hour passes by.
Don't worry, guys. We didn't need to do anything in the morning.
Give me another Constitution save throw. We're just gonna keep doing this until it doesn't work.
Oh, 20.
Is it natural?
No, it was an 18 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, things are going really well. And everyone else give me a perception check.
17.
Oh god, Princess really got a... Let's see, 19 plus...
Nine.
Oh, a 23.
9.
Okay.
I'm good.
Turner?
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Sorry.
Perception.
Oh no. Natural one. We're
Okay.
good.
Dritnar and Callan just hear, like, noises, and they're like, I don't know what that is. And Princess Consuela and Gil both, like, wake up, look at each other, and they're like, go words. And somehow Lothar is in the room next to them and is going like,
Oh god.
who the fuck is making all that noise? And dude, give me another performance check.
Making all that fucking noise.
Or it's one more performance check, man.
That's more like it. That was shit. 17.
Okay, 17. It's slowing down a little bit. It's not as great as it was before. Before it was like mind blowing, and now it's just kind of getting above average. It's still pretty good. A Constitution saving throw. We'll be here all night, guys. Actually, it'll be the next day.
Yeah, I will be there all night.
So take a point of exhaustion.
19.
Okay. A full another hour goes by.
Oh my god.
We're on hour 4, maybe even 5 at this point. I don't even know. It is about 3 a.m. And performance check, my guy.
Alright. Oh, that rolled off of the 19 to a 3, so that
Ooh,
would be...
things start to get a bit
11.
weird. Like, you're
11.
starting to
11.
shoot blanks at this point. Like, nothing's really coming out. Give me another Constitution saving throw, but at disadvantage.
God, this night seems too real. Okay.
There we go. This is super downhill, so that was a 4.
Oh, okay. She is on top of you still. And you kind of like, hey, I think I'm done. And you fall asleep.
Perfect.
And she's kind of like, that sounds like a good idea. Plops next to you and falls asleep.
Yep.
Yeah. Princess Consuelo and Gil are finally like, the noise is done. Oh god, we can go to sleep. Lothar's like, finally! That was going on for 5 hours! What was that thing? And, yeah. So, is anyone gonna attempt to do anything during the night, or are you guys just gonna all sleep through?
I'm going to attempt to make my way back to my room if I can wake the fuck up at any point.
Oh, you're done. Yeah. You're not moving. Alright, I'm gonna take the silences everyone to sleep through the night.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, Drindar didn't even know anything was happening. That's a 100 perception check. He's been asleep this entire
Well, I
time.
meant like if you're gonna get up and like go around the town or something, like on your own.
Nah,
Yeah.
Drindar's
Yeah.
done.
Okay.
After the goat, that was
Yeah,
him.
you guys all sleep through the night from here on, and it is morning time.
Oh, that was a good sleep. Wonder if anything happened with Oritz. I didn't hear anything, so I don't know. I make my way down to the bar.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Whenever I get up, I make my way down to the bar.
You're gonna be asleep
put
for a little
my-
longer, buddy.
Yeah, fair.
You're out still. Everyone else is more than welcome to wake up and go downstairs now. You guys have plenty well rested.
Is there a window in my room?
There is, yes. Perception check.
What do the clouds look like? Yeah. Was it a perception check for the clouds?
Yes.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Yeah? 16.
The clouds are very pretty today. You see one in the shape of a goat.
How prophetic.
Yep. They're just pretty clouds, man. Okay, so it is morning time. Everyone eventually gets up, and even Wirtz from his bender of a night gets up, and she's still asleep, by the way, when you get up.
Perfect. I make sure I have my handcuffs, and I put my armor back on and sneak out of the room.
Oh, you take the handcuffs off of her? She
Yes.
had those handcuffs on the entire time, by the way.
Yes.
Just want to throw that out there for everyone else to know. Anyways, yeah, you sneak downstairs.
Okay, anyway.
You know what? Give me a stealth check, actually.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes. 26.
Alright, you make your way out. Yeah, you're good.
I hope you all know that those 3 dice that I ended up using for the majority of that are now reserved for not battle.
Yep.
You have a not battle dice.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. Yeah, so you sneak out of the room very easily. So you're good.
Yay!
Is there anything else you guys want to try to do around town?
I am going to make my way to that music store.
Okay, Larry's large linguistics of music. The branding's not very good here.
Loots. And loots.
Yeah.
Larry's large loops. Yeah.
Larry's large loots.
So it's Larry's large.
It's linguistics.
Linguistic
Larry's large-
loot lunches.
I'm gonna walk in and go.
Liability.
Good morning.
Liability.
Are you Larry of Larry's Large Linguistics?
He looks at you and looks at the ground. Looks at you. Looks at his chest. Looks at you.
Autism. Great.
Hi.
Well, hi. Well, maybe Larry. I am here at Larry's Large Linguistics, looking for.
My uncle got me this job.
Hello, nephew of Larry. I'm here at Larry's Large Linguistics, looking.
I'm
for
Larry.
Luke. Would you be able to help me out? What did he
I'm
say?
Larry. My
He
cousin.
said, "I'm Larry."
Ah, okay. Also, Larry. Loot.
Do you like loots?
I have a fondness
I
of
like
them.
loots.
Oh my god.
I love lamp.
Do you play loot?
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
I happen to be a bit of a performer of the loot myself.
Do
Yes.
you want to play the loot?
Sure.
I have a loot.
could-
He pulls out a loot and starts. He starts playing, and by God, if that's not the most beautiful music you've ever heard in your entire life, or it is.
That's for you to say it isn't.
My goodness. You have quite a gift, son.
Thank you.
I'll pull out my loot and play along.
Yeah, performance check.
Back to the mediocre ones.
Mm.
Ah, that'll do. That's a 20.
Okay, yeah. You start playing along with them, and you guys are making some nice music. And while he's playing, he's like, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I'm looking for actually, if you guys have any instruments,
Ooh, what kind of instruments are you looking for? We've got all kinds of instruments here.
Well, a new loot would definitely be good, or a tune-up on this one would also
We
be
do
great.
tune-ups
It
here
has
as
been-
well. We can get you new. We sell loots here. Loot's probably in the title somewhere.
Perfect. Well, then, in that case, I do like my old and trusty loot. So I was hoping I could get a tune-up. You know, make sure it's just sounding at its best for my
Yeah, I definitely
journeys.
could do that. That will run you about 20 gold to get it perfect. He's still playing right now, by the way, as he's
Yeah,
I'll
me
be
too.
back in a minute. Sorry.
Well, perfect is what I'm looking for.
okay.
And I just kind of gently end off on my playing and place the loot forward on the table.
And he stops playing. He like looks at the ground again. Looks at you.
I gently, awkwardly pet my loot and go, I'll trust you with it. How long do you think it'll take?
I like loots.
All right. And I just start kind of looking around the store and nod at him.
Come back later.
I'll be back later. It was good playing with you. And I wink and walk out.
As you like are closing the door, I really like loots.
And I feel that emptiness on my side.
Yeah, and as far as you know, he might be fixing your loot. It's Larry's the guy. you don't actually know.
He likes loots.
He does like loots. Anyone else got a thing they want to do?
I want to find Orts wherever he may be.
Okay.
If he came back or
Yeah,
whatever.
you find him pretty easily. He's Orts. He's not very quiet about himself.
I would like to tell him, I met a man yesterday by the name of Mortimer, and he seemed very interested to talk to you, and I want to direct him to Mortimer's magics.
Okay.
I happen to like talking to people. I would be glad to speak with him.
Okay. You walk in, and Mortimer is looking through his books and stuff. He's really intent on finding something. And he doesn't even notice you guys walk in.
Is this the Mortimer you're talking about? Mortimer, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, there's
and I
people in
reach
here.
out a hand.
Hello. Okay. Hi. I didn't sleep. It's tomorrow already, isn't it?
Well, I did get some rest and, a bit, and, I can say tomorrow, maybe. If you're referring to yesterday, is yesterday.
Okay. Oh, you, points to Gil. You were in here yesterday. Is your other friend here, too?
Well, I mean, I am another friend of his, and I am here.
Princess Consuelo, steps to you guys' side. Yeah, I'm here as well. And he's like, then I assume this one is the one that was transformed.
Huh? I'm very transformative. What are we talking about?
You, were turned into a shadow.
I mean, I saw a shadow. Seen a few shadows.
He looks at, Gil and Princess Consuelo. And goes, I thought you said he turned into a shadow.
Oritz, did you drink a potion that turned you into a shadow or not?
Oh, that was a hell of a drink.
So,
It turned me into a shadow?
Yes.
Huh, then, yes, I'm the one that turned into a shadow.
You talked to
Why didn't you-
Theodora about it.
Oh, right, yeah. So, I've had a few nights, well, I've had some drinks.
Or turn into a
That's-
shadow, if you know what I mean.
They don't stay with me for very long.
okay,
It's coming back to me. Yeah, I was a shadow.
yeah, okay, so, what was the transformation like? Like, what did you feel when you...
It was hell of a hangover.
Okay, when you drink it, though, what do you remember about it?
Well, that's a good question. What do I remember about it?
That's a good question. What do you remember about it? Because, you're the one to drink it, right? So, do you remember?
Yeah. I don't know what my character knows about it.
Well, you would recall, the slow easing into the shadowy figure, like, you could feel, like, your presence being lessened and lessened and lessened.
Well, like many good nights, I wasn't me.
Okay. It's interesting.
Listen.
Because this potion you gave me, it's weird.
Me too.
Unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is polymorph-like, but it's enchanted in some very, I believe, very, very, very dark magic that I've only heard
Can you
of
even say
before.
Shadowy?
Yes, shadowy, I guess, would be a good term for it. It's this. This is never. Nothing like this has ever been noted before in any of the books I've read. I do have a theory, however. I did a few tests. Not anything that important, so don't worry. I didn't turn anyone into one of those whatever shadows, but it seems that it doesn't work on everyone. It seems to only match with I would have to guess, maybe a certain DNA, certain strand, maybe a certain feature about a person before they drink it.
Where am I?
What do you want to be?
Okay, I don't know. I just didn't know if I was there or not.
If you would have followed them in, yeah, you were there.
I am.
Okay, then you're there. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Sure. No, it's fine. No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And it seems that not like I was saying, not everyone who drinks it will turn into one of these things. I can only know so much about it since I've never seen this before, and I still really am not sure about that handwriting on the paper as well. He hands you the scroll back as well. It's
Buddy in your channel timed
it's
out.
unlike any handwriting I've ever seen before.
Like this.
I would suggest you try to find maybe some sort of historian or a calligraphist to see what they could tell about it. I'm not really familiar with any, but just know that not everyone who drinks this turns into one of these things. But stay far away from whatever these things are.
No promises.
Ah, I see. Yeah. The adventurous type, I see. That's fine. I used to go on adventures. That's how I met my wife. And then I got into magic really hard. It's supposed to be a double joke, yep.
Yes, I
Yes.
definitely on that. Yeah, yeah, I got that one.
Anyways, thank you all for actually, have you seen a female halfling recently?
Buddy entered your channel.
Have any of you seen a female halfling recently?
Features?
Brown hair, light eyes, lighter skin. She's my assistant, and she went out for drinks, and she was supposed to come back from a shift, and she hasn't come back.
Okay, sorry, my internet dropped. What I missed?
You were banging this guy's sister.
You're banging this guy's assistant, and he wants to know where she is.
He doesn't know that you're banging her, though.
Yes, he doesn't.
He
know
just
that you're
knows that
banging
his
her, though.
assistant has gone missing, and he was like, "Have you seen this person?"
I know that I was banging his assistant,
Yes.
right?
From
The way
just
that he
gave us a
physically
description.
described her matches the physical description of his assistant.
I think I saw her going into the tavern last night with someone.
Oh, do you know who?
Up to the inn. I'm not sure though.
I feel bad for that guy.
Why is that?
Let's just say between you and I, he might need some ointment.
Hey, Oritz, how you doing, bud?
As he says that, you feel an itching, burning sensation from your crotch.
I mumble. Not again.
He hears you go. He hears that. He's like, oh.
You know, if we happen to meet this man, do you happen to have any ointment? For him that we can
He
give
looks
to
at
him?
Oritz, who is, I don't want to say the brinks of tears, but like is looking pretty bummed out right now. And he's like, yeah, use this 3 times a day for about a week, and it will probably go away. I've created this especially for her, and anyone she runs into. Yeah, you gotta be safe.
Wrap it in sheepskin, bro. I mean,
He's like, yeah, exactly, sheepskin. I sell those too.
I won't take 20.
That'll be 500 gold pieces.
Never mind. Okay.
I turn to the
Skins
room.
are expensive. I thought they were supposed to be for like simple protection.
But you see, this is a magic shop. So all these are
More
laced
than
in the
just
finest of
lights.
magics.
Self-cleansing.
Oh,
You never
God.
have to worry about any diseases.
Oh. Huh. How much for the ointment?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend, yeah. In case we run into this guy.
Here is some ointment on the house.
Perfect.
Little guy.
If we run into him at the inn we're staying in, we'll provide it.
There's a room. There's a bathroom in the back. If you want to go put it on real fast, it's best to start early. He looks at you.
Really
It's-
good at insight.
I'm good. I don't think the guy's gonna be in the bathroom in the back, and I step outside.
Oh no.
Okay. He sees you walk out, and he's like, I mean, for his sake, let's hope it was a quick one, because if that went for any more than an hour, he's in for some real pain.
I wouldn't know. I slept right through it. They were pretty quiet
Princess
last night.
Consuela is giggling.
I'm gonna turn around and make my way for the door.
Okay.
Wow. 20% chance, then you hit the nail on the head. And you know.
Yeah, and as you do this, she walks by you guys and says, "Oh, hello.
Hey!
Have you
we're
seen
just back
Oritz?"
No.
No.
I haven't
Immediately
seen
turn
who's
back around
Oritz?
towards
No.
desk.
And I just... I book it out the door. I'm gone.
Is there anyone still in the room?
I'm pretty sure I wasn't there to begin with, so I don't know.
No, it was, well, Consuela and I. So,
Are you guys still in the room, or did you leave?
I
Okay.
left. I don't know.
All right, Princess Consuela was like, I hope you had fun." Darts out. Mortimer looks at her like, "You really got to slow down. That poor boy is, in for some itching, discomfort, burning, high cholesterol, a bunch of horrible things. If he doesn't treat that, it'll fall off."
Inability to digest milk.
Complete lack of ability to digest any milk, gluten, possibly lack of color seeing. There's a lot of issues that come from him. He might even lose an arm.
Biggest one would be the penis falling off,
The
though.
penis falling off is the worst one. And he's just saying this all to her. And none of you are
Yeah,
here to
no,
hear
I'm
it.
not there.
And
I'm stepping into
and
it.
she's like, "Yeah, I know. He had handcuffs, though. That's my kink." Winks and walks in the back. And he's like, "I made some more ointment." And, yeah. Goes back to you guys.
Well, I'm stealthed into an alley, treating myself.
Hey, everyone else, give me a perception check.
Absolutely. I'm not there.
Positively.
Can I stealth against this?
I'm still not
You
there.
can,
So-
yes.
15
Okay.
for me.
17.
19.
Counted.
Ooh.
9, but I'm not there.
Okay.
pretty
Princess Consuela and Gil both see it, giggle, and keep walking.
That's not something I would giggle at.
Alright, what would you do then?
I just maintain the blank expression on my face, turn, keep walking.
Oh, Princess Consuela is giggling like a schoolgirl.
yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and that's about that. As you guys are doing that, you're approached by what looks to be a member of the town guard. Hello, you guys look tough.
Yeah, you could say that.
At this point, I'm gonna come stumbling out of the alleyway, doing up my pants and scratching my legs.
Even him looks tough
I'm
different
stumbling
ways.
and everything.
in his own way. But I represent the town guard, and I'm here to offer you guys a job.
That depends. What's the job?
So, we've been having a lot of problem with some goblins of late. And we need some...
I've been having some problems with some gobblings, and yeah,
Oh,
too.
then maybe this will interest you. Yeah, we've been dealing with goblin infestation for a while now, and we've located their hideout. And we are looking for a ragtag group of mercenaries to go in there and take them out. You guys fit that description.
Huh. What do you know?
We ran into some goblins on our way here.
Did you?
Yeah, we killed a lot of them.
I think you're perfect for this job. What I can do is I'm allowed to offer you guys 50 gold each. And whatever you find there. It's all yours.
Huh.
Well, I'm down.
It's good
Yeah.
to me, I'll just need my loot.
And some more ointment.
Yeah. But he's like, okay, cool. So by the way, just make sure I introduce myself before you guys leave. My name is Strum.
Same.
I used to play a bit of music back in my day, but anyways, yes, my name is Strum, and it is nice to make your acquaintance. Once the job is completed, come see me. I'll give you each your 50 gold. There is there's 6 of you. Wow, okay. Yeah, 50's fine. He probably only wanted like 2. Anyways, yeah, that's fine. You guys go do that, and come find me when you're done.
Yeah, do you have a map of the area for where the goblins are found?
The goblins. Yeah, they're right here. He takes out a map and he points to it, and
I just want to make a general insight check
of him.
of like the past 30 seconds of
Yeah, sure.
conversation. Let's see. I need to check what my insight bonus is.
-7.
It's either okay or slightly good. Okay, it's a 12. It's okay.
As far as you can tell, this guy is telling the truth. You've just met him, so you wouldn't really know what his tells were anyway.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So as far as you know, he really just wants these goblins gone.
Alright, that sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah. It's like, okay, when you're done, come find me. And he starts to walk off.
Where will we find you again?
Well, I'll be around. Is there somewhere you want me to meet you? Because I patrol the town all the time, or you just want me to give you the money next time I run into you?
Well, I guess occasionally just check in on the Drunken Dwarf Tavern. I feel like that's where we'll stay when we come
That's fair.
back.
I'll check in. I'll check in once a day.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Okay. And he heads off.
Well, gentlemen, I believe we're getting paid. Let's go kill something.
That's the best aid I know, other than lemonade.
I'm gonna make my way back towards the music store.
Okay. You make your way back to the music store, and you see Larry, and you see your loot on the desk, and it's fully tuned. Like, it's fully tuned. It's even looking like he might have buffed it up a little bit, like where it might have been worn out in a few spots. It's looking pretty fresh right now. Like, it doesn't look perfect, but it looks pretty close to perfect. Like, this looks like a brand new loot, but it definitely is your loot.
My baby.
And he's like, 20 gold pieces.
Perfect. And I grab the loot and I toss 20 gold pieces on the desk.
I like loots.
Yep. Okay. I like this one. Thank you. Bye.
Larry likes loots.
And he looks at the money.
Right.
He's like, yay.
Yay.
Just gonna rush out of the store strumming my loot.
Oh, and it's give me a performance check on this with advantage.
Okay.
It's fresh new loot, man.
Alright, that's 21.
Oh, this music is fire. Like, it's great. You're just killing it right now. You're feeling all types of good.
Just like that, yeah.
Yep. So, you guys now know exactly where that goblin hideout is. You guys are fully rested. And we will pick up next time on Background Noise.
Oh, Dragon Balls.
So, thank you guys all for watching. The recording itself is going to end here. So, thank you all for being on. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to say bye. Bye!
Bye.